Good morning, team. How's it all going this Friday? We've got the last week of our Open. 22.3, which, as you can see, is now behind me on the board and is now on Boxmate, so take a look at it. It's a version of Fran with some skipping. Okay, so we've got 21 pull-ups, followed by 42 double unders and 21 thrusters. Then we've got 18 chest to bars, 36 double unders, 18 thrusters, and finishing off with 15 bar muscle-ups, 30 double unders and 15 thrusters. Now you'll notice on Boxmate the weight does go up each round, okay? But take a look at that green link that you can click on to go to games.crossfit.com. You'll see the movement standards, you'll see all the scaled and foundations variations as well. What I will say, this workout again isn't about, right, let's see how quickly we can finish it. Some of us might not even get to that point. I think today's going to be buzzing. I think it's going to be about people getting their first pull-up. You might get your first chest to bar. You might finally get a double under or link 3 or 4 together. We might get to that bar and actually attempt a bar muscle up, okay? Today's about pushing and just seeing what you can do. And more importantly, having loads of fun with our 80s team, plenty of food, plenty of drink, and plenty of laughs. So on to that warm-up, which is now on Boxmate. Again, we've gone for this alternating EMOM style, just to kind of keep you moving through movements quickly, give you a sense of pace, but also means we've got plenty of space for people to warm up at the same time, okay? So on the odd minutes, we're going to do some skipping variations, and on the even minutes, we're going to do some mobility and some active movements. So, minute 1, we're looking at a steady single under. We're just chilling, okay? We're just going to find a space, nice and relaxed, 40 to 45 seconds of just some steady singles. Okay, nice and slow, just getting ourselves moving. In minute 2, we're going to do that shoulder open on the med ball. Now you guys know this very well because we do it all the time. But I'm going to quickly show you just in case. What we're going to do is we're going to get our med ball on the floor. Arms bent, head through. Push that ball away and shove that head through a bit more. Hold that stretch for 3 or 4 seconds. Relax. Come back into it again. Each time, trying to get a tiny bit lower. Trying to elongate your spine and get your shoulders nice and stretched out. Then we're going to go to minute 3, which is going to be back to our skipping. This time though, rather than doing chilling, we're going to do nice and quick singles. So, here on my normal singles, but now I'm going to do nice quick wrist, practice that wrist action as we get going. Then we're going to go to minute 4, which is going to be a banded face pull. So you can grab a band. You can use it on one of the pillars in the gym, or you can come up to the rig. What we're going to do is we're going to get the band around about chin, face height. I'm going to stand with straight arms. I'm going to use the tension on that band to pull towards my face, pinch my shoulder blades, keep my elbows nice and high. Okay, it's going to really activate upper part of your back and your shoulders. And again, we're going to do that to 40 to 45 seconds before moving on to minute 5, which is tall / slow jump singles. Okay, so whereas normally we're doing singles, now we're going to try and do that tall jump. And you'll notice I'm not lifting my legs up or moving them forward. I'm trying to stay upright. So slow with the hands, tall with the feet. Should look at something a bit like this. Here's my normal single, and now my slow single. Once we've done that for, again, 40 to 45 seconds, we're going to move on to some kip swings. Now, if there's not space on the rig at the time, we can convert this into hollows on the floor. So we can do some hollow rocks, which I'll show you just quickly first of all. On the floor, in that hollow position, pointing those toes and rocking through. Or if there's space on the rig, we're going to go up to the rig. I'm going to do the same. We're going to go from that hollow position. Thinking about pulling with our shoulders first, rather than with our feet. So do it in swing, pulling with our shoulders, and into that arch. Trying to keep those legs nice and straight, okay? Purpose of activity is just to start getting that core working. Right. Then, minute 7, we're going to attempt to go to double unders. So if you've got double unders, great, this is your chance to warm up. If you haven't got double unders, this is your chance to practice. So it's the tall jump that we just did with the quick wrists that we did earlier, we put them together, okay? So rather than doing my single jump, I'm going to do tall, quick hands. See if I can do this without hitting the ceiling in this position, but we'll have a go. So I've got a couple of singles. And we're going to go that tall jump, quick wrist. Then once we've done that, we're going to go out and grab an empty bar. We're going to do some front squats, okay? We're going to clean that bar up onto our shoulder rack. Now, we're going to keep our keep our elbows nice and tall, all the way down into front squat and all the way back up again, okay? Keeping it nice and steady. Once we've done that, we're going to go back to our double under practice. This time, hopefully, we've got a bit more of a rhythm, and we're going to go from there. If we're struggling, we can practice without the rope, just doing penguin taps. So tall jump, tap, tap, jump, tap, tap, jump, tap, tap, jump, tap, tap. Just to get that rhythm embedded to see if we can have a go. And then in your final minute, minute 10, we're going to grab that bar. We're going to clean it up to our shoulder rack. Now this time, notice my elbows aren't going to be high. They're going to be forward, but fairly low. I'm going to go for that push press. Dip, drive, press. Dip, drive, press. Okay, again for 40 to 45 seconds. Once you've done that, you've then got the time and space to work on whatever you need to work on. It could be some practice. It could be getting some weight on that bar, building up to that thruster. Okay, remembering that thruster. We don't want those elbows really high, because then we're not going to be able to push up. But at the same time, we don't want them here, because then we're going to push forward. It's going to be hard, okay? So that thruster movement, that front squat into that press. All right, we're going to start to build up that weight, get comfortable with those movements. If you've got any problems, send us a message, talk to somebody when you're here. All I'm going to say is let's have some fun, let's just see what happens, and I'll catch you at 4 p.m. for the finale of the Open 2022.